Hey guys, I haven't seen you all in a minute. Yeah, I had a carbuncle messed up during the new year, but it's going away. I really want to speak with you all because I haven't been live in a minute. Um, the new year has been great, and we are now reaping the fruits of exactly what we intended for this year of 2025. Yeah, check this out. We are actually on right now uh, for being registered in St. Lucia. The name of the company is MAVJ Journey to Enlightenment with the number 2 on Zimbabwe Farm in the Caribbean. We've already been approved for the registration of the name and the reservation of the name. So that means it's our name. Now we're going through the Attorney General to get incorporated. And we're incorporating as a not-for-profit, which means that every cent that we make goes back into this endeavor. And what's so empowering about all of this is the very idea that before we can get the first hub here in St. Lucia together, we have links to 2 other establishments, one in Curacao and one in Kenya. They want to see our model. I love it because the entire goal for all of this is human frequency transformation. Now, I don't want to get in depth as to exactly what that is, but I want you all to resonate with the possibility of exactly what we're intending to do. And it's easy to do. You just got to commit to that first starting point, and that is the reset detoxification. I did mine with nothing but water. Some people are doing theirs dry. Some people are doing theirs with fruit. Some people are there are different ways of resetting your system. Some take longer than others, but no matter what, whatever you're doing to reset is something that's good for your body. And what's important is the consistency. Yeah, I'm right now at one of the directors of the company. He's the director of infrastructure, and he's going to be building the accommodations, the semi-permanent accommodations on the farm. Of course, he's going to hire some folks who've got some designs to fulfill, and that whole area on the beach. And y'all, my imagination is going wild because this is such a great opportunity. We started this endeavor with having that one event, Journey to Enlightenment, 11/11/24. That thing changed our lives, and this is why we're doing it ongoing. Not just the annual 11/11 gala, but we're going to have 4 and 7 day stays directly on the farm, all inclusive with the holistic element completely. Not just from eating, of course, yeah, on these organic farms, you're going to be able to eat farm to table the way you should be eating. But I'm talking about the whole resonance because we're on a frequency that has been elevated, first off, because of our diet, but also because of our thinking. Y'all, we have come so far. And I'm so sorry to say that we no longer have that presence on TikTok. They took that page away, and I believe it was based on there are some people who do not want this information to become mainstream. It affects too many industries, and I totally understand that. And I'm so glad that many of you have caught on before we got eradicated. But back to what I was saying. Our director of infrastructure is actually building a door from scratch with recycled materials. I saw him recycle them myself. He took a door apart, and this is the door that he's working with now. Say hey, Reggie. Building the door from scratch. And I have a video that I'm going to attach that shows you how he took all recycled materials and made this door. You wouldn't believe what goes into making this door. I would never have guessed. And it's because you use the resources you have. And that's what the entire flavor is about on Zimbabwe Farm, where we're going to borrow from nature, give back, and kind of rest within it together. It's interesting because um, any of the trees that we, you know, take down, we're planting 3 other trees or maybe even more. And to me, that's like giving back, using, living with, but taking care. I mean, to see him take this door that was, tear it apart board by board, and reattach it to make a brand new door was amazing. I mean, the sheer creativity, imagination, and resourcefulness of ah. I'm going to attach the video on that, but I just want to share with you all that we got this thing really moving in the right direction. Please join the family now, the My Alkaline Vegan Journey family. Subscribe. Start the journey with us right now. We're getting prepared for November 11th of 2025. We are annually going to have a big gala celebrating on that day. And that's with all of our resets. That's with all of our refeeding. That's with just our thoughts. The whole culmination of transforming our frequency with different things that if you stay with us on the journey, you will have. And you're going to be right in line with us in November. Because the whole journey is about transforming your frequency. You start that by resetting your system. It's amazing to see him do this. Yeah, the video will explain a little more of exactly what went into making this door. But the entire program that we're on right now, and we do have some complete programs that you can join in with us on to prepare for November 11th. Let me give you a quick overview of what My Alkaline Vegan Journey to Enlightenment on Zimbabwe Farm in the Caribbean is all about. We believe that holistically we can change the world. I mean, quite literally, seriously, we can change the world. Many of us who have been following My Alkaline Vegan Journey, our family members, know that when you abstain, fast, detoxify, call it what you like, you change your body's chemistry back to something more original because you have a cell within your body that's massively produced. It's always being produced, but as you get older, it dies. It's the stem cell. As you get older, they stop functioning as proper as they should properly. They even die. But these are magical cells. These cells can completely regenerate an organ because one damaged cell at a time, this one cell replaces it with a completely well-functioning new cell. Now, I say new in that the stem cell helps to get all the garbage from the damaged cells, and they refurbish them into something that's functioning like new. And when it does that to one organ, every damaged cell in that organ, it refurbishes that organ. The whole idea that we're implementing is that you can completely reset your system by doing the reset detoxification, whatever you can do. I mean, if you can do it, do it. Otherwise, don't. It's as simple as that. You check for yourself what you need to do to be in on this. I didn't have any prior consultation or anything like that, but that's my story. I started fasting for 21 days with nothing but water, and I went on to do 12 long-term all-water fasts. 10 of them were for 12 days, and 2 of them were for 40 days. One I did here in St. Lucia, and that's the part I'm missing, telling you all. The whole journey is culminating at this initial global prototype hub here in St. Lucia on Zimbabwe Farm. These, I don't know what I can say, man, this is a whole new paradigm. We're on a completely new paradigm because everything that we do is benefiting the locals, the guests. I mean, everyone benefits from this. Everyone. There's no downside. The things that we've done so far have been phenomenal. Just seeing him in his home on his day off, rebuilding the door. He already put a sink in. You know, it's like the vibe is here. You know, seeing people actually on their own doing things. The farm is phenomenal right now. There's such a high spirit of, you know, motivation. It's beautiful to see. It had my chill bumps out and had me almost in tears seeing how, I don't know, it's working. It's working. You know, we started last year, 2024, my alkaline vegan journey on TikTok with just a smile. And I saw that I was listening to this song about just smile, da, 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 something like that. And yeah, just smile. Yeah, right. It's something about just being positive and having that thought, you know, that you can choose to either be or to be, you know, really happy. And once you start feeling better, you can act better. Once you act better, you react better. But you got to start at the beginning. And that is the foundation of this entire paradigm shift. It's all about you individually. Nobody can do it for you. You have to detoxify, clean that slate, and start over. And that's the refeeding. And that's where we culminate and resonate at these hubs. These hubs, I see all these other programs where you can come and retreat this. We are not a retreat. This is a complete reformation. I mean, it's the complete transformation, because if you do it and stay with us on the journey, you'll see nothing else like it on earth. And I believe that if we do it individually, starting off as we need to, and we collaborate and get together, and that resonance is just inevitable. I mean, and I've been checking this stuff out scientifically, you know, and it only takes each one of us to start it. And that's it. So join the journey. I'm here in St. Lucia. I moved here in St. Lucia after doing, I think, about 5 long-term water fasts. And it was just like, why am I here? I was in Australia and I'm here. And one of my friends said to me, you know, you weren't trying to be in the U.S. anyhow. You had some other things you were trying to do. And it's like the light bulb came on. And I wound up coming here to St. Lucia. I love St. Lucia. They have a video on YouTube. Just type in, I love St. Lucia, and you'll see me. I didn't even know he was filming. But that thing went viral. But I guess they could sense from my heart, I really do love this place. I love this place. And it's so weird because I used to spend all my time in Bimini in the Bahamas, you know, diving, snorkeling, just being in the water, period. It was the closest place to the U.S. And I know so many people there. Why not there? I'm telling you, this was a calling. And I see that the calling is unfolding. It's unfolding in this interpretation of self-empowerment first, and that is with the Reset Detoxification. Then community empowerment. Watching these people around here in St. Lucia really get vibe. And I'm telling you, that Julian Alphas, the little girl that won St. Lucia's very first Olympic medal, 2 of them, a gold and a silver. You know the vibe is here. Y'all, first ever. And I'm going to tell you, I was so grateful to be a witness to seeing that vibe. Because I'm going to tell you, when you're dealing with countries that are considered third world, they're considered third world for a reason. Um, they've been, you know, probably previously colonized and are probably of color. And, you know, that resonant feeling of who we think we are is so skewed, it's not even funny. And to be able to vibrate that uplifting of not only who we are, but who we could be together. Ah, I'm telling you, the resonance that's amplified from our frequencies vibrating on the same wavelength is amazing. Amazing. And that's why I said, let's start at the beginning. Let's get this journey really this movement, because this journey is the movement. I was so enamored to find that we may be able to, even before getting the first global prototype set up, be able to also be in another country, Curacao, and possibly Kenya. But we're looking at that. But this, I want this model to be replicated, because this is how we literally change the world for the better. So, y'all, join the journey. I'm Rob, and this is my Alkaline Vegan Journey. Journey to Enlightenment here in St. Lucia, the annual event, all inclusive. That's the food, the transportation, the excursions, everything. November 11th, 2025. Prepare now. The intimate stays that we have for 4 days and 7 day stays. We're still working toward that. We're getting the accommodations from what we were going to do in November of last year for the one-time event, have now become semi-permanent buildings that we're erecting with the tents and some of the other things. So give us time. We are doing it. So I appreciate you all so much for just joining in. I'm gonna cut this short because I got a lot to report. Um, our board is being built. Many of the people don't know what a board member is, what they do, and all that. And that's the training we want to give them, because I'm only here for about 2 to 5 years, if that. Everything is going to be handed over to the current occupant of whatever area, but up and running so that they can be self-sustainable. My dream. You hear me? My dream. And be able to float and create these hubs. Um, Self-sustainability, empowerment through holistic human frequency transformation. I love you guys.